Whether you are trading stocks, options, futures, forex, crypto, whether you are trading intraday, daily swing, weekly, monthly, long-term investing, there are only 4 ways to possibly trade. Do you know what those 4 ways are? And do you know and understand why it is so important? The first choice, the most popular, is to trend follow long. To buy a stock, an option, whatever it is, low, and to sell it high, and to follow the trend long. The second style of trading is to trend follow short, placing a bet that the trade will trend down and you will make money as the trade goes down and you close it out at a lower price. And we'll review those mechanics at a later date. The characteristics of trend following is that it pays the most amount of money, regardless of the interval. Could be intraday, could be hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, but following the trend most certainly pays the most amount of money. The trend following trades, though, are infrequent. They don't happen all the time. And important to understand, the win-loss ratio is 30 to 50%. If you are following the trend and you are winning 50% of the time, you are doing exceptionally well. It would be highly unusual to be following the trend and winning 70, 80, or 90% of the time. It's not likely, and we're going to discuss that in a moment. You can still make money with a win-loss ratio at 30% and sometimes even in the high 20%. The third way to trade is to counter trend long or counter trend short. These trades pay very small amounts of money, but they're very seductive. They are frequent. Regardless of the interval, they happen a lot. What makes them more seductive is the win-loss ratio is 70 to 80%. It's very high. Why is any of this important? Let me explain. We all know that stress in life is not a good emotion, and in trading it can be a killer. If you do not know what to expect, you will have anxiety. Understanding the type of trade you are putting on is crucial for setting expectations. Knowing and understanding the win-loss, the run-ups, the run-downs, the average payouts, the profit factor is essential. We want to introduce you now to some of the trading tools available to our members. Our monthly members gain access to our nightly video where we share valuable tools and insights. Our annual members receive even more benefits, including access to all our proprietary tools, indicators, paint bars, show me studies, and trading robots on their desktop. Our tools are designed to help traders effectively trade the trends, whether those trends are long or short, counter trend, long or short. We have you covered. We provide our members with the necessary tools to map out their expectations, allowing them to trade with confidence and to minimize anxiety. One of the key advantages of our tools is reducing the emotions of fear and greed. By having clear expectations and using our tools, traders can focus on what matters most, trading money flow. Our goal is to help our members extract reliable cash flow from the market. We will now show you a portion of some of our 70 and plus and growing trading programs. Enjoy. In earlier videos, we showed you an image that we called the SMC Swing Machine Plus and referred to it as a radar. By the way, if you go to YouTube, you can see hours and hours of video examples of just some of our tools. Today, we can only show you some because we have over 70. A radar. What do we mean by radar? First, all of our programs are written to operate on the TradeStation platform, only TradeStation. Not to take anything away from the other platforms, they're all very good, and many of our members have other platforms, but also have TradeStation. TradeStation has a product called Radar Screen. It is proprietary to them. Our tools, such as the Swing Machine Plus, is our intellectual property, our programming operating on the TradeStation radar, which is what you see here. None of our proprietary radars use traditional indicators. Not taking anything away from those, but we are not using moving averages, stochastics, and MACDs and things of that sort. You might think of these radars as an alternative to staring at a chart. In fact, many of our members trade from these radars exclusively, but you can, and we do, lift the code away from the radar and can place it onto a chart. And we can match paint bars and other tools on the chart. We can also trade it automatically where the machine is putting trades in and out. Robot assisted trading. And you can also intervene. We can change the symbols. We can change the intervals. And of course, we can change the entire radar. So I want to give you a view, a sample of what our monthly members get to see every night. They get to see, and we'll show you in detail in a moment, our annual members get these tools on their desktop. This is an example of Swing Machine Plus written specifically to monitor the VIX, otherwise known as the fair gauge. And we can get signals well in advance of everyone else when it is risk on or when it is risk off. As an example, and today is early February of 2024, we do refresh these videos on our website periodically. We've been doing this a long time, but this VIX signaled to our members 64 days ago that the markets were moving into a risk-on phase, as an example. Everything you see in this view is completely automated, including this writing. Here, we're using the Swing Machine to track the yield curve. And it tells us when we have a negative, a positive yield curve. This is all done automatically, robotically. In this example, we're using the radar tool of TradeStation with our proprietary code called SMC Sentiment Radar. We can put in any market on any interval and get a beautiful view of panic and euphoria. We also get information on the volatility, squeezes, and expansion, not short squeeze, but a compression of volatility and an expansion of volatility. In the hands of a person who has just some experience trading options, this tool is invaluable. Now, this is also the Swing Machine Plus. When we're tracking futures, we color code it green. When we're tracking stocks and/or trading options, we color code it blue. Here we have plugged in the S&P 500 on a daily interval. Now I want to show you something. Out of 500 stocks, by the way, the purse is calculating a $10,000 investment. You can come into the program and we can edit. We can specify futures or stocks, and we can specify the amount of money or shares so that the purse is calculated accurately. This is $10,000. So as an example, AMD went long 62 days ago at 112.25, November 3rd. The trend information is very, very good. The fear gauge is only at 60. It can go much higher. A $10,000 investment has generated $5,800 some odd dollars, a nearly 58% return. Of course, if you had option trading skill, you may have done much better. Now I'm going to scroll down to show you out of 500 stocks at a glance. The positions may be long and/or short. They may be dipping, they may be ripping. But what I want to show you is that purse is green, 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 green. We're going to keep coming down. Don't mean to make you dizzy. We'll get a count. What I want to show you is out of 500 stocks at a moment in time. Let me widen this out. 413 are profitable. These yellow boxes mean they are flat. They are just going in now. So out of 500 stocks, 427 are either profitable or flat. And yes, the others are drawing down. But you'll notice that the losses or the drawdowns are very small. You see, when you're trading with machines or robot-assisted trading, the machines have no emotions of fear or greed. They also have no ego. They are not trying to be the smartest guy in the room. They will kick out their losers. They will hold on to their winners. Now, if you are an advanced trader and like to use advanced charts using range bars, point and figure, line break, Rinkos, it is very, very important to size the bricks or boxes ranges correctly. In fact, we think that's one of the biggest mistakes made by new traders trading these types of charts. This tool is also a radar. It's called SMC, Brick, Box, or Range Bar Dynamic Calculator. This will tell us what size brick, if we are trading intraday, we should be using. If we are trying to mimic a daily trader, what size brick, or an investor. For any market at a glance, and it's dynamic. It may not change from day to day, but it most certainly does change from week to week. Our monthly members get to see this on a nightly view every few nights. Our annual members get this on their desktop, and it is a tool that helps them stay consistent with their trading with advanced bar type. SMC Brick, Box, and Range Bar Dynamic Calculator. SMC Options Defined Risk Options Club Selector Radar. We have the S&P 500 plugged in here on a daily basis. What does this tool do for our members who get to see this every night on a video view? And our annual members get this on their desktop. They can plug in whatever list of stocks they might want to have. Here we can sort statically or dynamically, and the tool will tell us what stocks we might want to get long. It will also tell us whether it should be a put credit spread, a debit spread, or a call, as an example, and/or iron condors. On this side of the ball, you see the market is really extended. We just have a plethora of choices to buy puts, debit spreads, call credit spreads, and yes, iron condors. As an example, these are defined risk option opportunities. This is all being done using the options formula itself, and it's all done by math. It is an awesome tool in the hands of a person with modest option experience. We will teach you how to use this, as we do with all of the tools, during your Q School, if you choose to become an annual member. SMC Options Expected Move Radar. This specific radar is built to provide the options trader the opportunity to see what the options market is pricing in the way of an expected move over a specified period of time. You can plug in any market, provided it has an options. It will tell us over 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, 25 day, all the way out to 45 day, or you can come in and specify the exact number of days, and it will tell us what is the expected move based on the options formula itself. What is the market expecting this symbol to do, both in points and in percentage? It is amazingly accurate, and it's because it comes from the options formula itself. Now, it does not give us direction, but it does give us the expected move. Used in conjunction with the other tools like Swing Machine, it can be deadly. Now, we do have other radars, and we're adding all the time. Do we use charts? We most certainly do. We use time charts with proprietary indicators, paint bars, show me studies, and trading robots. But we also are a big fan of advanced bar types. This particular chart is of the NASDAQ. It is a classic Renko chart, and everything you see on this chart is printed by the machine automatically. Let me show you. These are marking support and resistance. It's what we call SMC ball markers. These are SMC C points. Buy, 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 buy again, buy again, sell, sell. As an example, SMC brick value. It automatically tells us the brick value. You might favor the short side, or you might favor the long side. This is printed automatically by the machine. We call this the trend caddy. This is the 4 caddy. It tells us if distribution is underway. It tells us if accumulation is underway. It will even tell us if we are in a profit zone. If you are in a trade, it will suggest that maybe you should take profit. This tool is SMC divergence, either bearish divergence, bullish divergence, or no divergence is one of the few tools that can anticipate the change in direction. It is printed out automatically, and it matches these little crosses. Red crosses for bearish divergence, green crosses for bullish divergence, and it's printed out automatically here, right here in now. There is no price momentum divergence. Now, we are also big fans of custom Renko, mean Renko. And let me show you yet another. Now, this is yet another example of a charting style that we are big fans of called point and figure. Again, these advanced bar types we go into great detail during the Q School. Everything you see here is completely robotic. The brick value, the trend, either downtrend or uptrend, we call this the point and figure trend text. SMC, point and figure posture text. Are we in a downtrend and are we on defense or are we on offense? It will tell us if we are ripping higher or dipping. It will also give us momentum. It will also give us the ball markers, the swing points, both major and minor. It'll also show us the reversal markers. And of course, we have numerous trading robots that can be plugged into point and figure, Renko, course time, or any other chart style, and can be traded robotically. Robot assisted trading. Now, it is not possible to show you every single trading tool or robot in great detail here. In fact, it may not be possible for us to show you everything in 3 weeks, but we will show you during the Q School much of it, and hopefully if you're operating on the TradeStation platform, give you an opportunity to work with some of these tools. Once you become a member to Stock Market Caddy, you will receive a link to this website. This is for members only, and you'll receive a password. This is the home page that is open to the public, and you can certainly visit if you'd like. But once you have a password, you'll access as a monthly member here the nightly video. Now we're not pressed into it, but this is where you would enter your password. As a monthly member, you also get additional tutorials that go into great detail on all of the tools that you're seeing every night in the nightly video. You also get access to trading tips, TradeStation tips, and more. This is a relatively new member website. As an annual member, you're able to come here and you get access to the radar library, the indicator library, the strategy library, the Q School videos that you would have gone through in the Q School, and we encourage you to visit that page describing what Q School and the annual membership is all about. And then we also have a page for strategy tips and growing. Once again, I want to say thank you for staying with us and expressing interest in Stock Market Caddy. Do not hesitate to reach out. You can send us your email. You're welcome to call any day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 813-758-8263. It's a big step. We understand this, and we want to do everything we can to help you rid yourself of the emotions of fear and greed and to trade mechanically, robot assisted, so that you can extract cash flow from the money flow in these markets, whether it be stocks, options, cryptocurrency, futures, day in and day out. Please visit the rest of our website. Thanks.